Now we are going to look at addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. Okay, let's learn this by doing an example. We have three algebraic expressions here. So 7xy plus 5z minus 3zx, 4yz plus 9zx minus 4y, and minus 3xz plus 5x minus 2xy. So these are your three expressions and you need to add them. First, let's just write all the three expressions and combine them with a plus sign. So that's the first expression plus the second expression and then the third expression, right? Now we need to look for like terms. So there's 7xy here. Look for xy's. Do you have any other x? Yeah, here is an xy. So this 7xy and minus 2xy are like terms. So you can add them. So 7xy minus 2xy, that's 5xy. Then you have a yz. There's a 5yz here. Do you have any other yz's? Yes, we do have a 4yz here. Okay. So you can just underline the terms that we have already considered. Do you have any other yz? We don't. So it's just 5 plus 4. So that's 9. So that's 9yz. You have a minus 3zx and plus 9zx minus 3xz. Now xz is the same as zx. So those three terms are like terms. So that's minus 3 plus 9 minus 3. How much is that? That's 9 minus 3 minus 3. That's plus 3. Okay. 3zx. And then we just have this minus 4y and plus 5x. So you just write them as such because there are no other like terms to be combined with these terms. So you just write them as such. And this cannot be simplified any further because each of these terms is unlike, right? So you don't have any pair of like terms in this. So that's your answer. So the exact order of your terms doesn't matter as long as you have all the terms with the correct coefficients. So that's your answer. Let's do one more example for addition. You have four expressions here. So there's L square plus M square plus N square plus L square, and this expression. Okay. So to add these, you just combine them with a plus sign. Okay. So let's just add a plus sign between these expressions. So that's plus, plus, and plus. Now look for like terms. There's an L square and an L square, so that's 2L square. There's an M square and an M square, so that's 2M square. And you have N square and N square, which is 2N square. And then you have these three terms which are unlike terms. So there's nothing you can do with them. So you just write them as such. 2LM plus 2MN plus 2NL. Okay. Since you have a common factor of 2 in each of these terms, you can even take that 2 outside. You can write it this way, but you might as well stop at this step. Okay, so that's 2 into L square plus M square plus N square plus LM plus MN plus NL. So that is addition of algebraic expressions. Let's do a couple of examples for subtraction of algebraic expressions. Here's the first one. Subtract this expression from this expression. So when you say subtract 10 from 25, you write this as 25 minus 10, right? Similarly, for this question, you need to write 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3 minus the first expression. That's 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. So the only thing to note here is that when you do a subtraction, you should always write the entire expression after the minus sign within brackets. And when you open the bracket, the sign of each of these terms will toggle, right? So if it's a plus, it becomes minus, and if it's a minus it becomes a plus. So when we open the bracket, this is what we get. So the first expression we write it as such because we don't have any like terms here, and then we open the bracket. So this becomes minus 4a plus 7ab minus 3b minus 12. So that's the familiar rule of opening the brackets after a minus sign. Now look for like terms. So there's 12a minus 4a. So 12 minus 4 is 8. So that's 8a. And the ab terms, you have a minus 9ab plus 7. So minus 9 plus 7 is minus 2. Then you have a 5b and a minus 3b. So that's 2b plus 2b. And finally you have a minus 3 and a minus 12, which is minus 15. So that is your answer. Okay. One last example for subtraction. Subtract this expression from this expression. So you write this expression first. 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz minus the first expression 3xy plus 5yz minus 7zx. Let's open this bracket. So the first part you just need to write it as such because there are no like terms in the first expression. When you open this bracket, this becomes minus 3xy minus 5yz plus 7zx. Okay, so that's equal to, you have a 5xy and a minus 3xy, so that's 2xy. You have a minus 2yz and a minus 5yz, so that's minus 7yz. And you have a minus 2zx plus 7zx, so that's plus 5. Finally, you have this term here, 10xyz.